The Army de Châlons was a French military unit that fought during the Franco-Prussian War of 1870. Formed in the camp of Châlons on August 17, 1870 from elements of the Army of the Rhine, which the unit was issued from. The Army of Châlons was engaged in combats of Beaumont and Sedan while disappearing during the capitulation of September 2, 1870. Creation of the unit. Following the unfortunate adventures of the Army of the Rhine, in the beginning of August at Wissembourg-Worth-Forbach, Empress Eugenie, designated regent, summoned the two chambers on August 9, 1870. 3 days later, the Emperor decided to confine the commandment of the Army of the Rhine to Marshal Bazaine. On August 17, the Emperor was at Châlons, and, during a reduced war council, the latter decided the nomination of de Bazaine as Generalissime of the French armed forces, of General Trochu as governor of Paris and de MacMahon as commander of the Army of Châlons. Accordingly, this new army, constituted of available elements, comprised the 1st Corps, which joined the camp of Châlons between August 14 and 17, the 5th Corps of General Failly, the 7th Corps of General Douay, and the 12th Corps recently formed, constituted from infantry regiments still available, marching regiments formed by the 4 battalions left in the depot and regiments of the Guard. Accordingly, the 4 armed corps were assembled at Rhin on August 20, 1870. Chronology of operations. While MacMahon wished to retreat on Paris in order to reconstitute his army, consultations convinced him of rescuing Bazaine, which unfolded on Metz following new engagements at Resenville and Saint-Privat on August 16 and 18. MacMahon decided on August 23 to leave Reims and march towards the northeast in order to pass Meuse between Sedan and Verdun. While the 4 Corps of MacMahon made way northeast, the German army, strong of previous successes, reorganized into groups. In front of Metz, the 1st Army, 4 Corps of the 2nd and 1 Division, opposed to the Army of Châlons. The 3rd Army, constituted of 5 corps, was associated to a new army, the Army of the Meuse or IV Army, comprised of 3 army corps and 4 cavalry divisions. The ensemble represented 188,000 fantassins, 36,000 cavaliers and more than 810 pieces of artillery. The progression of the French army was slow, and the latter was caught up by the German troops before reaching Meuse. On the 29th, following a first confrontation at Nouart with the 12th Corps Saxon, the 5th Corps of de Failly garrisoned at Beaumont. Around noon time, on August 30, the first shells hit the camp. 3 German armed corps engaged the troops of Beaumont, the 1st Corps Bavarois on the left, the 4th Corps Prussian at the center and the 21st Corps Saxon to the right. Despite the resistance of the infantry and the relaunching of combats at Mars, and with the unfortunate heroic charge of the 5th Cuirassiers, the Corps of de Failly was defeated and had to retreat on Sedan. The Battle of Beaumont had for consequence the renunciation of Marshal MacMahon to come and rescue Bazaine at Metz. Contrary, he unfolded since August 30 the different corps on the cities of Bazaine and Sedan. On the 31st, the 1st Corps Bavarois of General von der Tann confronted the 12th Corps while apprehending the Pont de Chemin de Fer, which was along Meuse south of Bazaine. The next day, on September 1, 1870, the 3rd and 4th German Corps attacked the ensemble of the armies of MacMahon positioned in the 2 cities. The Marshal was wounded while searching to join the command of the 12th Corps. General Lebrun, attacked by the 1st Corps Bavarois at Bazaine, first replaced by General de Crotte. The command of the army was replaced, under orders of the Minister of War, to General Winfen, recently named at the head of the 5th Army Corps. The German army finished by encircling the ensemble of the army which unfolded on the citadel in Sedan. On the morning of September 2, the capitulation was in effect. This battle witnessed the disappearing of the Army of Châlons, which consisted the loss of 124,000 men for France. Composition and order of battle. On August 23, 1870, the Army of Châlons was constituted of 4 army corps along with artillery and cavalry reserves, consisting of 105,000 fantassins, 14,709 cavaliers, 393 pieces of artillery and 76 mitrailleuses. Lieutenant Colonel Rousset gave a estimate of decomposition by head units. Commandment and Amp-Etat Major Commander-in-Chief, Marshal MacMahon, Duc de Magenta, then General Wimpfen. Chef d'Equité Major General Ferré. Commandant of the Artillery, General Forgeot. Commandant of the Engineers, General Desjons. Intendant General Vigo Roussillon. 1st Army Corps. The 1st Army Corps was commanded by General de Crotte with headquarters staff Colonel Robert. General de Crotte, former regimental commander of the 1st Division, succeeded Marshal MacMahon, which recently assumed the command of the Army of Châlons. General Frigola commanded the artillery. 1st Infantry Division. The 1st Division of the 1st Army Corps was under the orders of General Wolfe. 1st Brigade of General Moreno. 18th Infantry Regiment, 96th Infantry Regiment, 13e Bataillon de Chasseurs AIED. 2nd Brigade of General Postas du Holbec. 45th Infantry Regiment, 1st Regiment of Zouaves. 3 batteries of the 9th Artillery Regiment and 1 company of the 1st Engineer Regiment. 2nd Infantry Division. The 2nd Division of the 1st Army Corps was under the orders of General Pellet. 1st Brigade of General Pelletier de Montmary. 50th Infantry Regiment, 74th Infantry Regiment, 16e Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade of General Gordil. 78th Infantry Regiment, 1st Algerian Tirailleurs Regiment, 1st Marching Regiment. 3 batteries of the 9th Artillery Regiment and 1 company of the 1st Engineer Regiment. 3rd Infantry Division. The 3rd Division of the 1st Army Corps was under the orders of General Leritia. 1st Brigade of General Carteret-Trecourt. 36th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Zouaves Regiment, 80 Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade of General Lefebvre. 48th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Algerian Tirailleurs Regiment Battalion of Franc Tireurs of Paris. 3 batteries of the 12th Artillery Regiment and 1 company of the 1st Engineer Regiment. 4th Infantry Division. The 4th Division of the 1st Army Corps was under the orders of General de Lartigue. 1st Brigade under the orders of General Frabelet de Curledec. 56th Infantry Regiment, 3rd Zouaves Regiment, 1 Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade under the orders of General Carré de Bellemare. 87th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Marching Regiment, 3rd Battalion of the 3rd Imperial Guard, 3rd Algerian Tirailleurs Regiment. 3 batteries of the 12th Artillery Regiment and 1 company of the 1st Engineer Regiment. Cavalry Division. The Cavalry Division of the 1st Army Corps was commanded by General du Hesme, which was replaced on August 25 by General Michel. 1st Brigade of General de Septoy. 3rd Hussards Regiment, 11e Regiment de Chasseurs à Cheval. 2nd Brigade of General de Nansouty. 2nd Regiment of Lance. 6th Regiment of Lances. 10th Dragoon Regiment. 3rd Brigade of General Michel. 8th Cuirassiers Regiment and 9th Cuirassiers Regiment founded. Reserves Artillery Reserve under the orders of Colonel Greuvel. 2 batteries of the 6th Artillery Regiment, 2 batteries of the 9th Artillery Regiment, 4 batteries of the 20th Artillery Regiment. 2 companies of the 1st Engineer Regiment, 5th Army Corps. The 5th Army Corps was commanded by General de Failly, with headquarters Staff General Bestlen. 1st Infantry Division. The 1st Division of the 5th Army Corps was under the orders of General Goes. 1st Brigade of General Sauron. 11th Infantry Regiment, 46th Infantry Regiment, 4e Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade of General Baron Jean-Nicolas Charles Valric Nicolas. 61st Infantry Regiment, 86th Infantry Regiment, 3 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. 2nd Infantry Division. The 2nd Division of the 5th Army COPRs was under the orders of General de Labadie Dridron. 1st Brigade of General Lapasset. 84th Infantry Regiment, 97th Infantry Regiment, 14e Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade of General de Mauch and 49th Infantry Regiment, 88th Infantry Regiment, 2 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. 3rd Infantry Division. The 3rd Division of the 5th Army Corps was under the orders of General Guyot de L'Espart. 1st Brigade of General Abatucci. 17th Infantry Regiment, 27th Infantry Regiment, 19e Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade of General Louis de Fontaines de Cousin. 30th Infantry Regiment, 68th Infantry Regiment, 3 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. Cavalry Division. The Cavalry Division of the 5th Army Corps was commanded by General Brahout. 1st Brigade of General François-Julien Raymond de Pierre de Bernis. 5th Hussards Regiment, 12e Regiment de Chasseurs à Cheval. 2nd Brigade of General Charles-François Henry Simon de la Mortière. 3rd Regiment of Lancers. 5th Regiment of Lancers. Our serves Colonel Adolphe Louis Émile Frédéric de Salignac Fénelon. 2 batteries to 12. 2 batteries de 4. 2 batteries de 4. 7th Army Corps. The 7th Army Corps was commanded by General Douay, with headquarters Staff General Renson. 1st Infantry Division. The 1st Division of the 7th Army Corps was under the orders of General Conseil du Mesnil. 1st Brigade of General Nicolai. 3rd Infantry Regiment, 21st Infantry Regiment, 17e Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade of General Maire. 47th Infantry Regiment, 99th Infantry Regiment, 3 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. 2nd Infantry Division. The 2nd Division of the 7th Army Corps was under the orders of General Liebert. 1st Brigade of General Guillaumard. 5th Infantry Regiment, 37th Infantry Regiment, 6e Bataillon de Chasseurs Applied. 2nd Brigade of General de la Bastide. 53rd Infantry Regiment, 89th Infantry Regiment, 3 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. 3rd Infantry Division. The 3rd Division of the 7th Army Corps was under the orders of General Dumont. 1st Brigade of General Borders. 52nd Infantry Regiment, 79th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Brigade of General Bittard des Ports. 82nd Infantry Regiment, 83rd Infantry Regiment, 3 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. Cavalry Division. The Cavalry Division of the 7th Army Corps was commanded by General Baron Amil. 1st Brigade of General Cambriel. 4th Hussards Regiment, 4th Regiment of Lancers, 8th Regiment of Lancers, 2nd Brigade of General Joliffe de Columbia. 6th Hussards Regiment, 6th Dragoon Regiment, Reserves Colonel Novak. 2 batteries to 12. 2 batteries to 4 mounted. 2 batteries to 4 horse mounted. 12th Army Corps. The 12th Army Corps was commanded by General Lebrun, with headquarters Staff General Gressley. 1st Infantry Division. The 1st Division of the 12th Army Corps was under the orders of General Hachim. 1st Brigade of General Cambriel's 2nd Marching Chasseurs Companies, 22nd Infantry Regiment, 34th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Brigade of General de Villeneuve, 58th Infantry Regiment, 79th Infantry Regiment, 3 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. 2nd Infantry Division. The 2nd Division of the 12th Army Corps was under the orders of General Le Grettel. 1st Brigade of General Marquis and 2 Marching Chasseurs Company, 3rd Marching Regiment, 4th Marching Regiment, 2nd Brigade of General Louvent, 14th Infantry Regiment, 20th Infantry Regiment, 31st Infantry Regiment, 5 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. 3rd Infantry Division. The 3rd Division of the 12th Army Corps was under the orders of General de Vassogne. 1st Brigade of General Ribal, 1st Marching Marine Infantry Regiment, 3rd Marching Marine Infantry Regiment, 2nd Brigade of General Martin Despaliers, 2nd Marching Marine Infantry Regiment, 3rd Marching Marine Infantry Regiment, 9 artillery batteries and 1 engineer company. Cavalry Division. The Cavalry Division of the 12th Army Corps was commanded by General Lichten. 1st Brigade of General de Venduva, 70 Regiment de Chasseurs à Cheval, 80 Regiment de Chasseurs à Cheval, 2nd Brigade of General de Belleville, 5th Cuirassiers Regiment, 6th Cuirassiers Regiment. Cavalry Division of the 6th Corps. The Cavalry Division of the 6th Army Corps was commanded by General de Salignac Fénelon. 1st Brigade of General Tillard, 6e Regiment de Chasseurs à Cheval, 1st Hussard Regiment, 2nd Brigade of General Savares, 14th Dragoon Regiment, 14e Regiment de Chasseurs à Cheval. Reserves. Artillery Reserve under the orders of General Bertrand, 8 batteries de 4 Montaillais, 2 batteries de 12 Montaillais, 2 batteries de 4, 1 battery de mitrailleuses and 3 engineer companies. Reserve and Cavalry. 1st Cavalry Division. The 1st Cavalry Reserve Division was commanded by General Marguerite. 1st Brigade, 1st African Chasseurs Regiment, 3rd African Chasseurs Regiment, 2nd Brigade of General Tillard, 6e Regiment de Chasseurs à Cheval, 1st Hussard Regiment, 2 batteries of mounted horse artillery. 2nd Cavalry Division. The 2nd Cavalry Reserve Division was commanded by General de Bonamain. 1st Brigade of General Gerard, 1st Cuirassiers Regiment, 4th Cuirassiers Regiment, 2nd Brigade of General de Bras, 2nd Cuirassiers Regiment, 3rd Cuirassiers Regiment, 1 battery of mounted horse artillery.